Once again, two series for us here, the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's Rockingham 150 brought to you by Jinx Shifters. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports.
What is going on, everyone, and welcome to our next ARCA race we got scheduled for us here at the road course Laguna Seca, 2.24 miles. They usually get laps done about a minute and a half, minute 40 seconds. We're joined tonight by Chase. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. We also got Thomas Stanley helping us out tonight.
I didn't see him in here. He must have left real quick, but we should. Oh no, he's back. What's up, Thomas?
Oh, you know, I figured I'd join you guys. Have fun.
Fun. Is that what we have? Well, anyways, we got a neat little track out here. I love racing this track. Anything but a stock car. It's a fun track, especially when you get to the corkscrew. The corkscrew is really, really fun if you know what you're doing. But I'm pretty sure in these stock cars, it's not too fun. If that's what the 32 of Brandon Hughes is going through right now. Call that the good old corkscrew. But let's talk about tonight. You know, when we go to road courses, I know every road course I have broadcasted, I have never seen the front row, someone in the front row not win. But behind them, consistency matters. You can be the slowest guy on track and still finish top 10.
For sure. It just breaking points, especially for this track. The corkscrew is going to be something a little crazy.
Yeah, we're on board with Brandon Hughes. He's already missing some of his braking points during qualifying, braking a little too late going there into turn one. We go ahead and we'll take a ride along with, I think, Tyler Merritt, who was the quickest in practice. Let's go see how he does. Cockpit view going around this 11 turn 2 1/4 track. The funny thing about the track though is it's actually smaller than Daytona. You would never think that driving it.
I don't know. I give them all props if they can finish the race.
Yeah, that corkscrew looks like it's going to be insanely difficult in these ARCA cars. It's definitely going to be a challenge. Going to be fun to watch tonight.
And not just a corkscrew, there's a small left-hand turn out as you come out of turn 6. No, that is turn 6. So technically turn 6. It seems like a small left-hand turn, but when you're driving it, it seems so small, but it's actually more of a 90-degree left-hand turn. So that might catch people off guard as well.
There are a lot of parts on this track that I think will catch people off guard. Like the corkscrew, you would never expect it to be that hard to go through a corner, and it is. If you can't hold yourself, you're going around.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the track Jimmy Johnson had a close call on in Indy course last season?
I want to say yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Tyler Merritt currently getting that pole position, followed by the number 48 of Jason Rachia. Pretty close times between those guys. Kevin Jordan coming in with a pretty decent time of 132.1. So let's go try to take another closer look at this corkscrew as we wait for Mr. Tyler to get up there. Ooh, and he gets a little loose going through it, goes off track. Gonna avoid his second lap, unfortunately. Yeah, anytime you got turns like that in stock car that are two sharp turns back to back, it's a handful to handle.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know, if you get yourself like a Porsche or a F1 car, something like that on the track, you can whip it around. You can't whip that steering wheel around on these stock cars because you're going for a ride.
Yeah, you get so loose going through the corners. If you're not going just the right speed, like if you're not in the middle of that margin, you're either super tight or super loose. It's a very difficult track.
I would say so. I have problems with it in certain road course cars.
Well, my first year in Arca, so last year, we were racing Watkins Glen, and Watkins Glen is definitely easier than this track. I think that's certain to say. And I was struggling for Watkins Glen, so I don't know how these guys are right now, but I know most of them are probably struggling right now. Especially if you're not a road course racer.
Oh, I mean, you look at the top four guys. Top four guys are all within a second of each other. Scott Segrist, Tyler Merritt, Jason Reese, and Kevin Jordan all within a second.
That's definitely a new guy. I think I would remember that guy.
Yep, this is his first race.
We got Alex 4J. 4J, I think you said it was? 4J?
Yeah, I think it was 4J or 4J. I know it's not forget. That's all I know. He told us that.
So we got 2 minutes of qualifying left. As speaking of Mr. Alex, go ahead and go see what he's up to. Mark Truex fan he is. Whoa! I don't think that lap's going to count there, Mr. Alex.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Bourdais? I don't think it's Bourdais. It's 4J. Oh.
Yeah, it's 4J, I believe.
Not even gonna attempt it, guys.
Listen, I know it's 4J or 4G. It's one of those.
That was actually TJ Hanlon coming on my Twitch. Oh, no.
Been in 7th so far. I think this might close it out. But in 7th right now, we got Adam Lichty. 8th is going to be Steven Madden. 9th is going to be Nick Joyner. Was that 9th? Oh, yeah. 9th is Nick Joyner. 10th is Josh Fastbender. 11th is Peyton Harden. 12th is TJ Henley. 13th is Jacob Schneider. 14th is David Harden.
Can we just call him? Can we call him just Josh the Last Fastbender?
Josh?
You get it? Avatar the Last Airbender. Let's call him Josh the Last Fastbender.
And it only fits. We got Fancy Pants Nance.
Is that what y'all call him?
Yep, Fancy Pants Nance.
Gotta turn you guys up, apparently. Apparently some people are hard of hearing, TJ. Get ready for 20 laps of race. A little bit of a shorter race. Not the length we're used to seeing here in Arca.
I think the ARCA drivers are going to like that.
Are they, though?
I think they are. Yeah.
I mean, it depends who you talk
Earlier.
to. Because
Road course racing gets exhausting, though.
oh, I'm not gonna argue with you there. It does, but you know, if you talk to someone who wish they had the extra 5 laps to beat the winner, I mean, I don't know.
Here's my thing. If they pit, or if they have to pit, how is exiting pit road going to work?
Exiting pit road is not easy here.
Oh, well, I'm mic muted for that. As Chase, you won your first race over this last week.
I mean, I did, but I don't really count that as a win-win. It was an exhibition race. It wasn't a points race, so.
So has Peyton came out and you like, hey dude, I want a consolation race on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's tried to, but like, he won the race with the worst drivers in there. Like, come on now.
Yeah, the Broncos like Peyton that they don't count for a win, buddy. You want a consi race, not a heat race or a feature.
Yeah. And it
See,
didn't
in
even
my
count.
opinion, a win is a win. I'm still gonna gloat about it.
The worst drivers, weren't you in that consolation race?
Yeah, but
So you're
no. I'm not gonna lie. I was in that consolation race, but that's dirt. That's not what I'm normally driving. So I will man up and I will call myself bad at dirt. I am terrible at dirt, as you saw. Obviously, he knew something that I didn't about the track, but
The pace car pulls off and the field goes around turn 11. Get ready to go green. That's a long green flag. 53 is a little bit out there. They might look back at that. But off they go. 27 of Scott Seacrest and Tyler Merritt leading the field into turn 1. Very, very sharp left-hand turn. Tyler is going all the way to the right-hand side to get around. Jason Racey's going to look to his inside, and then 95 of Kevin Jordan's going to fall right behind him. Oh, Tyler Merritt hits the dirt. He's going to get a little bit loose there. Able to keep it going somehow. What a save that was.
Yeah, I thought for sure somebody else was about to go out with him.
When I first started, I was like, oh, Lord, he's going to take someone out early.
It's a great save by him, though.
Back out to the front, you got the 27 of Scott and the I want to go fast Talladega Night Schemes. That's what he's doing. He is going fast. And making right.
I watched him in a practice session this morning or earlier, and he was throwing down some pretty fast laps.
Yeah, he's throwing down some heaters right now, but he is not getting any breathing room. Kevin Jordan and Jason Raccia are right on his bumper. And Tyler Merritt has worked his way back into 5th place. We all know he was the second fastest. He was the faster in qualifying, had the second fastest lap for, second fastest qualifying, fastest lap in practice. There we go, that's what I meant to say. As he works around the 18 William Regan, our broadcast colleague, on Tuesday nights.
Oh, as the 7 gets loose and the 54 also gets loose, but they both save it. Oh,
No,
the
the
52 just got. Oh, what a.
The 54 was trying to save it, and I think when he gave it gas, he just spun around on him there. Oh, and he pulled back out in front of the 44 and 35. Oh, he's going to pull it again. Brandon Hughes is going to get involved, man. 54 got to watch his relative.
Oh, man.
I don't know if he was just booted from the race or what, but he gone.
That's not good.
I don't know if anyone has calmed after that incident, but I know some people heated. As all that was going on, Jason Raccia is challenging for the lead on the what would be technically the outside, but it is on the 27th right-hand side going into turn 6 here.
Heard him.
Eating into the wall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Peyton got some damage from that. I think his steering might be a bit off.
Oh, his steering's all off. I mean, you look at that left front's. I think Peyton, you might be better off towing. Yeah, your left front's locked up, buddy. You ain't going nowhere fast.
He was just trying to get the pits.
Yeah, and that was all just. Ouch, I hurt. That was all just the 54 just not staying down there trying to get turned around when traffic was coming. I mean, one thing we probably should have talked about pre-race is you got to watch your relative when you spin around. You know, if you don't have at least a 8-second gap, don't move your car, just sit there.
Yeah.
It looks like Tyler Merritt's making his way back up, trying to go to 95 of Kevin Jordan for 3rd position. I guess the 78 looks like 78 wanted to drag a cone. What is going on in this race? 78 of Alex.
Racing in stock cars. That's what it is.
We go copy 78. He has a cone stuck in his hood.
Man.
Oh, he gone.
Oh,
That was great.
this race is special.
We're on lap 3 here. If we go back to the battle for the lead, Raccia has kind of built a good gap over Scott in the meantime. About a second lead so far. And Tyler Merritt 2.5 behind Jason, and Kevin Jordan 3.1 seconds behind. As Chase Jones is the only person scored out of this race. Still really confusing what that was. I mean, that was just inexperience in a road course of what I can leave that as.
I would not be the happiest man alive if that happened to me.
Dude, he bundled like everyone from 13's back.
Yeah, I would remember that. And I think a couple guys are going to remember that.
I think Peyton Harden finally found his way to pit road. Yeah, I think he might have forgot to check his quick fix, though, because he's still sitting there.
Oh.
No, I think he actually had to tow.
Oh. The 27's looking down low to the 48. Oh, it's Tyler Merritt shoots that corner way wide and loses a decent amount of time to those 2 leaders. He did that during qualifying as well.
Who's your guys' pick to win this race?
Well, I'm biased when I say it. The guy who's leading the race right now, just because he's my driver. But in all actuality, I think it would be pretty cool to see Tyler Merritt finally go to victory lane here in Mdot. He's came close a couple times, so it'd be cool to finally see him get that victory.
It will be cool. Would be cool, but I think I'm gonna go with Kevin Jordan.
I'm going with Tyler Merritt. He's my boy. We've raced a lot together, so if he can keep together, I think he'll give it a good shot.
Yeah, it would definitely be cool to see him get his first race or first win here tonight in Mdot.
I'll tell you what though, these top 5 are dang near nose to tail. Oh, Garcia overshoots turn 11. I don't know if he might. Let's go see if he had help with that. We won't rewind a little bit here. No help. What's Garcia there? He just overshot the turn, missed a braking point, and off into the nice little gorgeous sand he went. Does a great job getting it going again, though.
Yeah.
Put the 27 of Scott Surgis back in the lead.
I mean, we all have our favorites right now, but who is your guys' sleeper pick? That's what I want to know.
That 78 Alex Forjay, for sure. I mean, kind of sitting back there real quietly in 5th place. Didn't have quite a good qualifying run. He's not the fastest out there, but he's there if something happens with these leaders. No, miss pit box, speeding on pit lane. 2 of them get collected. Well, you just saw Garcia do overshoot his turn 11 entry. So, I mean, he's in 5th, but he's technically there to make a move at the end of the race.
I will give you that one.
Yeah, I was about to say that he is.
As Tyler Merritt, after kind of having a whoopsie daisy, coming off of 1 on lap 1, has caught all the way up to the leader now, only a second behind. As the 27 trying to get around the 43 here. Peyton just pulls off like, look, dude, I'm just out here, so I'm gonna find, all right?
My sleeper pick is definitely the number 18, William.
I think he's just too far off the lead, though, for that.
Yeah. For me being a sleeper pick, I've watched him throw down a lot of practice laps.
Oh, Tyler Merritt gets loose coming off of turn 2. No, turn 3. Let's go back.
Nick Joyner got spun in the corkscrew.
Go back and see what happened here with Tyler Merritt. It looks like he just hit that gas a little too soon and really slow soft spin he did there.
Unfortunate for Tyler Merritt. It feels like every time he closes in on that leader, something happens.
He's just pushing his car too hard. He's trying to make something out of nothing. Let's move Kevin Jordan in the second spot.
Oh, the 43 gets into the 48.
The 48 gets into the 53. Oh, that's going to cause some tempers.
Oh, boy.
We'll have to go back and watch that. That was 2 of our leaders. Is Chase, man. Not Chase. Peyton, dude. You got to stop looking at the orange tape, man.
I don't know if he thought that he was drag racing or what, but
you know what?
Great.
You know what? I don't think I could blame that fully on Peyton there. I mean, if you ask me, yeah, he's a lap car, but that's just not a spot you pass on. Period.
No, it actually looks like I think Peyton might have had him going into the corner there.
That's what I'm saying. I think Peyton
had him going into the corner, and Jason Garcia just came down on him.
Here's...
I was gonna say because Peyton's in the grass, in the sand, I should say.
Yeah, here's my take on that. The corkscrew's not a place you pass on. Period. I don't care if you're passing a car a lap down or 30 laps down. You don't pass on a corkscrew. You don't do it in stock cars. You don't do it in road race cars.
Yeah.
So for Jason to put himself in the situation to go to the left side of paint there, that's that aggressive driving. I mean, I just don't agree with it. And it's unfortunate it took him and Tyler Merritt really out of contention to possibly win this race.
But the worst part is Jason, he's using a live spotter, isn't he?
Yeah, he has Ethan.
Yep.
That's
Wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's not a very good move there by him, especially when you're clear going in the corner. If I'm him right there, I'm backing off and trying to get him the next time I can pass.
Yeah, that was just too much risk and honor for Warfare. I can't justify that move. But in the meantime,
Especially this early.
yeah, and we had just talked about Tyler. You know, I think Tyler might be shooting himself in the foot right now because him having that slow spin off of turn 3, that same lap, kind of put himself in a position to get collected in that incident. Lap 8 out of 20. I don't know if they're in the pit window right now. They might be.
I will say the only thing good that I see, Tyler doesn't look like he has really any damage to his car.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. It doesn't seem like a lot of damage. I think he might have like a small dent in his... Oh, he does. He has a very small dent in his left front, but other than nothing big.
Oh, they're wrecking. Nick Joyner gets into the 35 of Brian Tiffany going into the corkscrew, it looks like. They both just won.
Dangerous spot right there. Oh, it looks like that was caused by whoever was 2 cars in front of the 86. Kind of locked up his brakes. 35 slowed down. I think that was a 7 in front of them. I believe that was actually for position. It was for position.
Yeah, they were battling for a while. Side by side.
Oh, the 78
spinning.
78 of Alex 4J going for a ride. Looks like he was just carrying too much speed going into turn 10 there. Yeah, just a little too much speed into turn 10. You couldn't collect it. As Scott Segrist has built a nice, comfortable 8.5 second lead. As Jason Garcia, he's 17 seconds behind in 5th place, and Alex 4J is falling back 22 seconds behind.
Field is spreading out quick.
Kind of curious on how this Scott guy is on ovals, if he's just going on road courses.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Oh, and Nick Joyner overshoots it going into the corkscrews right behind the leader. Woo!
That corkscrew is the kill zone tonight.
I guess it is. That's corkscrews KDR's up there tonight.
Indeed it is. So it's winning almost every battle. So
7 locks up, brakes a little bit right in front of the leader. JP Schneider having a nice little fun ride out here in 14th place at the moment.
listen, if I'm these guys and I know that I'm not good at road courses or I'm not the greatest, I'm keeping my car on track and letting you buy me. My goal is to finish the race tonight if I'm not a road course guy.
Yeah, I was about to say something. So I know Thomas remembers this very, very well. Last season we had a guy by the name of Skylar Carnes, I believe this the kid's name was. But this guy was fast everywhere. It didn't matter if we were at an oval, road course, shoot, we probably could win on dirt. He'd been fast, right? Jonathan Nance, someone who has been dominating all season, is struggling tonight. Down in 13th place, last guy on the lead lap, and 4 seconds behind 12th. So I don't think this season we have an all-around dominant person. Unless Scott's good on ovals, which we haven't seen yet. I think this season is more spread out.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. I really wish Banks would have been able to make this race just to see how he is on road courses. Because I think he's our only two-time winner
No, Nance is one
this year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's a Macro guy. I get Banks and Nance late. I get those two mixed up for some reason. And I say one thing: when you go, to a road course and you show you a speed there, and I mean, you don't gotta be the fastest guy in ovals, like the moderate guy. I think as team owners, with Mdot going to more road course racing and having more road course tracks out there on the schedule, I think team owners be looking more for some road course speed over someone who wins all the ovals, because it don't matter if you're 1-2 at every oval, but you have no one good on road courses, you're gonna hurt in team points. So we'll see how this plays out.
We'll say Tyler came down pit road.
Tyler Merritt entering pit road. Looks like William Regan also entered pit road from what it looks like.
Kevin Jordan's entering, or has entered.
So we'll ride along here with the 18 to show you how tricky this pit road exit is. I think it's either taking Martinsville turn or taking that.
Take a Martinsville turn, then that turn.
As we got the 42 off track right in front of leaders. Looks like he's entering pit lane though. Or Brady Price. 3 TJ Hanley kind of getting over slowly for the leader there, letting him by. As Banksy the Iron. Oh, that's right. Banks is the one that had to send his PC off to get fixed. That's right. He just commented on the YouTube saying, "Howdy, folks. Really wish I had my PC ready to race tonight." Looks like we might have a battle for the lead between the 53 and the 8 right here. Not for the lead. Wow, there it is. A little bit of a friendly bump from Tyler Merritt there. It's about for 9th. As we all know, Tyler Merritt is faster than Jonathan Nance. He has just pitted. Well, it may be a road course race, but it has not disappointed tonight. There's been plenty of fireworks here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And if you like what you're seeing, everyone, do not forget Cup goes live here tomorrow at 9 p.m.
From what I've heard, it wasn't a very reliable source. It was my brother. Anyways, my brother says that Arca cars are actually easier to drive here than the Cup cars.
You know what?
If that is true, that's going to be very interesting to watch.
I would believe him, because I remember going to Watkins Glen and practicing there, and Arca were the easiest cars to handle there. So, I would believe
I
him.
will vouch for that. They actually are. And that's coming from a Cup driver. So,
You got to remember, Scott I can't say his name. Still hasn't pitted, but you also got to remember those Cup cars have a lot more power. They're planting down those rear wheels than these Arca cars do. A lot more. As Matt Fornes is commenting on Facebook saying he's right. Looks like who is that? Who is that getting all squirrely behind the leader? The 26. Steven Madden. This 27 still has not pitted yet. As Brandon Hughes seems to have some influencers on here.
and Jonathan Nance and Tyler better pick up the pace or hope 27 pits soon.
Jonathan Nance still has a pit, dude.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, Jonathan Nance has not pitted yet.
Oh.
Neither has the leader. I tell you what, though, but looking at the times and how far these guys are back, I think Tyler Merritt has some trouble on pit road because he has scored 84 seconds behind the leader. And I hate to say it, but it's not going to take 84 seconds to complete a pit cycle.
I want to say he actually had trouble coming off of pit road.
All right, who put the cone in turn 1? Let's go
We're going
ahead.
to blame Peyton.
Go ahead and go a roll bar view here. Act like we're a passenger in this fast 27 car. Oh, there's a problem in front of the leader. That's the 8 of Jonathan Nance trying to get out of the way. We saw that from the roll bar view. That looks scary. See if the leader comes in this time. No, he's still choosing to stay out. I don't know if I agree with his call.
I don't know if I do either. He's already got such a big gap. I mean,
Well,
44-second gap, and you're not pitting.
that lap alone, he lost 2 seconds to Kevin Jordan.
That shows fresh tires, man. And eventually he's gonna have to give up and pit. Might as well pit right now before you lose more time.
There's no way they're good on fuel. No way.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's 50% fuel, I believe.
2.24 miles, 20 laps. You're looking at 44 miles ish.
Give me 1 second. I will. I'll definitely figure that out for you.
Because I know when we go place like Daytona, we're looking at about. You know what? They might be good on fuel.
I don't know. As Tyler Merritt is gonna get loose going into the, I believe that was the corkscrew.
So, according to my sources, you're looking around 17 to 20 laps on a tank of fuel, or 15 to 17 laps.
So they aren't good on fuel.
That was coming out of the corkscrew going into turn 10 for Tyler Merritt.
Oh, Scott is pitting this time by.
Just as we're talking about pitting, he's like, all right, guys, fine, I'll pit. Leave me alone. Now, the question is, where will he come out in relative to Kevin Jordan? Kevin Jordan just now going into the corkscrew.
Brandon Hughes and Josh Fassbender get into it. Coming around the corner, about to enter turn 1.
Leader still getting the services done. Kevin Jordan just now entering turn 10. Ooh, this is going to be close for the lead.
It's going to be close, yeah.
Still getting services done. Kevin Jordan coming out of turn 11. He's going to get around him right here. I think he got some. 5 to go this time by.
Yeah, I believe he's going to get him right
He's
here.
going to get him right here because the 27's going to have to take this turn really, really, really slow. Oh, no. He didn't get him. 27 taking that turn like a champ, but now he's right on his back bumper. And Garcia's only 7 seconds behind these guys. So if these guys start battling to or get collected in the incident, that opens the door for Jason Garcia, who had the accident with Peyton Hardin earlier, to lock in a win, his second of the season. Speaking of winning, I don't think we've had... Nope, never mind. I don't think we have a repeat winner hit. We have. It was Banks. Banks has won 2 races.
Yep.
I think Scott got this locked in. Fresh tires. We know he's the fastest on track. And we know Kevin Jordan's going to be pushing that car to the brink of spinning out to try to keep up with the 27.
I don't know though. Every time we say someone's got it locked in, we always jinx them.
Well, let's go ahead
Cast
and,
jinx.
Shh, shh, shh. Go ahead and see how this, if we can pull this head-to-head relative and see how it works out and see who is faster in what sector.
Lap traffic's coming into effect.
Whoops. So you're going to have Scott on the top bar, Kevin on the bottom. We'll see who has the faster sectors here as we get ready for the final 4 laps of the race. So it looks like, Scott, I think Scott, I'm pretty sure Scott has this. He's just doing nothing but gaining time now in Kevin Jordan.
Yeah.
2.8 seconds now, 2.9. Number C is also falling back, but he got third damn near locked in with William Regan. And in fourth place being about 11 seconds behind him. It was Kevin Jordan wheel hopping the heck out of the wheels going into the corkscrew. I heard that.
He's definitely pushing.
4 to go. Why not? We're gonna push now.
I think the battle we might see on track, I mean, they're pretty spread out, but it looks like that 78 might be closing in on this 18 of William here. I don't think about the only close battle on track. Other than that, it looks like we might have a battle for 8th place between Jonathan Nant and Jared McCauley. If you guys see any more battle for position, go ahead and let me know. I can't see it because it says they're a lap down.
Yeah. I don't think we have any battles for position right now.
Not at the moment.
Oh, the 26 at the end of the
Ooh,
corkscrew and hit
hey.
Jonathan Nance. Wow.
That was for position.
That was for, and the 26 that just had problems really wanted a little bit more. That let the 8 catch up to him. Well, Stephen Madden going a little bit wide there in turn 6. Off into the dirt, and that's going to let Jonathan Nance get around him here. And he just full-blown yeets himself into the corkscrew. Misses the breaking point. Tore the hell out of the 8. I guarantee on the radio, he's probably like, my bad. Whoops.
Yeah. But as you said, that corkscrew's KD ratio keeps going up.
Looks like Scott put a little bit of a gap on Kevin.
A little bit of a gap. I think Kevin might have spun out or something because Racy has caught up quite a bit to Kevin now. I think Kevin had trouble somewhere. Don't see no damage, most likely with a spin. But that gap between him and Jason really closed up. We're on 2 to go this time by.
I will say that number 44, Jared, he's up 11 spots in this race.
Jared McCauley. I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
So,
Yeah, he's actually battling it out right now. Whoa! Hey, you can't shortcut the corkscrew. That's a penalty.
it is. Wow. Okay.
No, not really. Oh, I didn't realize you got the leader right behind all these guys. Don't count this race over yet. We still got 2 to go, and the leader is about a bunch of lap traffic here. Gonna take the white flag this time by. Looks like Kevin Jordan has a pretty decent lead over Jason Garcia in third. Got a 5-second gap there. We go down to fourth, William Regan. In that 18 machine, he got about a 3-second gap over the 78. No, more than that. Wow.
It's like everybody on the lead lap is just. I think they're just gonna stay where they are. Everyone's got a pretty decent lead.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to jinx Kevin, but Kevin made quite a few mistakes. Keep an eye on Kevin Jordan here in the final lap. He might slip up and open the door for Jason and collect that second place finish. I mean, if I'm any of you guys on a lead lap, I'm taking this lap as slow as possible while still trying to be fast, because last thing I want to do is have a last lap mishap like you see David Harvey going off there in the corkscrew and to lose a spot or two on the last lap.
Yeah.
So 27 of Scott Seagrass goes around the final turn. First race here in Mdot. He's going to collect his first win at a pretty technical road course here.
That was a dominant performance. Led. Did he lead the whole race?
No.
No. Jason, I think, led a couple.
Kevin Jordan can come in second. Jason Garcia is going to lock in that third place finish, that podium finish. William Regan in the 18 machine, still trying to get across the start finish line. He's going to lock in a fourth place finish. Followed by the 78 of Alex Ford J. I'll lock in that top 5. Tough break for Tyler Merritt. Pretty strong early on. Started to run into some difficulties. Oh! Something happened to Tyler Merritt. I don't think he'll finish the race.
Same with the 3. He's out of gas.
No, Tyler Merritt hit the wall hard coming out of turn 6.
One of those mishaps on the lead lap you were talking about.
On the final lap, overshoots the corner and he just slams into the wall, screws up that front tire, and he just can't get it going again. He's going to finish last on the lead lap. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about there.
It's an unfortunate mistake there.
So I actually want to move
Ooh. For a lap down, Brady ended up catching TJ right at the start-finish line.
Did someone at least
For a
push
10th place
TJ?
finish.
Did someone get pushed him towards the start finish line? Like, come on,
Oh,
guy.
he's crossed it.
Oh, okay.
But it was very close.
Brady Price locking in that top 10. Tyler Merritt, unfortunately, finishing last on the lead lap. We go to the 27 here, see if he's doing some Bernies. No? Okay. I think he retired. He did. Darn it. Scott Seagrass, your winner. Let's go see if we have anyone in podium. No, we don't. Come on, y'all. Don't make me force y'all on podium.
I'll send out a message and tell him to get in there. Oh, looks like Thomas is doing it for me.
Nope, you go right ahead.
Okay.
So who do we got? We got Jason needs to go.
Kevin and Scott Seagrass. Man, that was a good race for a road course, though. Wasn't your typical, oh, I'm going to get out in front and the only issue there can be some off tracks. There was a ton of issues in that corkscrew. And I know as a crew chief, I'm taking some notes going into tomorrow night. That corkscrew is a death trap. Especially around that 89 car.
Looks like we got the third place car. Oh, looks like everybody's in podium finishers now. If you want to get started.
Go for it.
Hello.
What's going on, Jason?
What's up?
Hey, man, third place finish here tonight. at a very technical road course. I know you had a mishap with the 43. If you ask me, wrong place, wrong time, trying to get around a lap car. End up collecting you in the 53 in that incident there, man. But talk us through that race and the difficulties of this track, because it looked like a handful, especially in the corkscrew and rolling through turn 6.
Yeah, so a week ago today, after Michigan, we started practicing here. And let me tell you what, I had no experience on road courses, and I honestly thought I was nowhere near a podium finish. But I got really fast, we got very consistent, and thankfully we didn't make too many, but we were able to get a podium tonight.
Yeah, that was a one heck of a race, dude. I didn't expect it to be this entertaining going into a road course. Usually when we go to road courses, we're like, okay, you know, we'll have one guy lead the race. We'll have some off tracks here and there. I think that course crew had a higher KDR than my Modern Warfare account, because holy cow, I think it was nothing but wrecks. But man,
Tough.
next week we go to Nashville Fairgrounds, dude. Talk us through that track, as I have experience there. I think all of us have experience there, and it's a yeah, we'll leave it at that. It's a pain in the butt.
Fun. It's
Yeah,
fun.
to be honest,
no, it's
I
not.
haven't raced at fairgrounds. I've only raced at the super speedway, and I've won my race there. So yeah, we'll
Oh,
see how
dude.
it is at fairgrounds. So I haven't raced there.
Completely different track.
Oh yeah.
A lot better of a track, in my opinion.
Just
Yeah, I love fairgrounds.
let me just give you some advice. Get some practice on that high side, because you will be put up there when you don't want to, and if you're not careful, you will smack the hell out of the wall coming out of the turns, especially turn 2. Get some practice
Yeah.
on that high side.
You'll get loose
will
coming
do.
out of turn 2.
But once again, man, congratulations on another podium finish here, and
Thank
we'll let you give shout outs if you want to give shout outs, and look forward to seeing you guys next week at National Fairgrounds.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, next let's go ahead and bring up our second place finisher, that 95 of Kevin Jordan. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man, what a race you put on there tonight. Couldn't quite get that win. I think you had one or two mistakes too many. You pitted earlier than the 27, came out 2 seconds behind him. Gotta ask you, dude, what was the difference between not being able to close that gap and that 27 driving away?
I think it was just track conditions. I mean, every time I wanted to turn or, give the car a little bit more power, there was just no grip there. So, it was just a couple of mistakes on my end with, braking too late that cost me. So, other than that, it was a good race.
Yeah, I gotta ask you, it was like about 2 to go. Was there a spin out or an off track by you that closed that gap between you and Jason, or was just Jason catching up to you in that second last lap?
The second last lap, I believe, just on top of the S's, I had a bad lockup, and I had to slow reel down for it.
All right, man. I'll let these two ask you any question you want to ask, and let you give a shout out.
No, I'm just happy we managed to get Angry Idiots back to the podium and be back next week and try to do it again.
Yeah, maybe y'all won't be so damn angry.
I don't know, man. It's just our way.
They've already corrupted them.
I know, that's the team I need to go on with my anger issues.
Hey, sometimes you get angry and stuff works out, so,
All right, man. We'll let you get out of here, dude. Congratulations on that podium.
All right, thanks, guys.
Next, we'll bring in our race winner. I don't think his number's updated on the system, because it says it's 74 in here, but he's 27 in there.
Yeah, it's not updated quite yet.
Fix that, Thomas.
I can.
What's going on, Scott, dude? Your first race here in Mdot, you put on a dominating performance here at Laguna Seca. Talk us through that race, dude, and if at any point you got a little bit concerned with Kevin Jordan, Racia, or Tyler Merritt being around you.
And not only my first race in this league, but like one of my very few races with not being an open wheel car. But I have done a lot of time on this track, so that paid off. all that experience. Just had to get used to the car a little bit, and was surprised though that I still ended up on pole and one of the quicker guys. And
Yeah.
then,
Go ahead.
yeah, sorry, but early on, yeah, I knew I had some people there that were going to be battling me that had some bad luck, so that helped too.
Yeah, and that's one of the things about running these road courses is I've ran this track a ton between some GT3s, some open wheels and stuff like that. Is when you race a road course a lot, what it comes down to is just learning where the braking and throttle points are in the car you're running. So we were actually wondering if you were dominant on ovals or if you just so happen to join at a road course and you're a road course guy. So go ahead and enlighten us going into next week at Nashville Fairgrounds. Are we going to see you up front or are you be more mid-pack?
Yeah, my guess would be mid-pack, but I was guessing I was going to be back of the pack into this one, but I don't want to get too confident here. But yeah, I am mostly a road courser in my racing time, so I do a little oval here and there, so we'll see though.
All right, man. Once again, congratulations on that win, and I don't know if you knew this or not, but when you win, you technically got to do donuts. In Mdot, it's like a golden rule we have. You must do donuts.
I did. I waited till I got to the corkscrew. That's where I wanted to do it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Too busy watching the replays and stuff like that. Dang it, we might have to go back and rewind and try to find that dude. But I'll let these guys ask you questions they got any, and let you give shout outs. And once again, congrats on your first win here in Mdot.
Yep, thanks.
He answered my questions.
Yeah, he did too when he came in here. It's like, yeah, I've raced the track a lot. I'm like, that explains it.
Yep, a lot of experiences. And then I had an IndyCar league that fell apart. So yeah, thanks to everybody that puts this on and you guys for calling it, because it's tough to get people to show up, man. It was a good turnout, and so that's kind of what got me kind of sprouting my wings and trying different cars, and I fell in love with this one. So it's fun to drive.
All right, man. Well, good luck throughout the rest of the season, and I don't think we go road course racing again in Arca until the playoffs. I'm gonna go double check on that. The next road course, yes, it is the Charlotte Roval.
We'll see if I'm a bust on the ovals, then I might be like the old school when NASCAR did like 2 road courses and they brought in them specialists.
We'll see.
The Roval
and
Daytona road course.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you came in at a good time. You came in at a time where we started putting more road courses in our schedule, so it kind of benefits there. Well, once again, dude, congrats on that win, and we'll probably see you up here again at the Charlotte Roval. If not that, before then, good luck.
Right on. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that answered a lot of my questions.
Yeah.
He was like, I run road courses. I'm like, that explains it, dude. Because who was it that Chase was saying they took the corkscrew like a madman during practice? I can't remember who that was, but I think it might have been him. But dude,
no, that was Nance.
Was that Nance? Okay, man, what a race that was. I'm gonna try to go back and find the 27th burnouts if I can. But man, what a race! It had a little bit of everything. Had some of the battling going on. You had the wrecks. You had the corkscrew just being a kill machine.
Yeah, that corkscrew was deadly.
Yeah, that corkscrew that's probably the most deadly corkscrew I've ever seen.
So I do have a little bit of insight information.
Oh.
With Tyler Merritt. When he got that contact with Jason, it damaged his engine a little bit, and he got a speeding penalty on pit road.
Oof. Big oof.
So he had to come in twice. That's why he fell so far back.
Yeah. Rewind it here. We're going to watch the 27 do the burnouts. I didn't know he did it right here. He wanted to do it to corkscrews. You know, before we get off live here, I'm kind of curious. You guys ever think NASCAR will go here?
Maybe now.
Yeah, I was about to say, with the new car updates, them being road course, like, better than they were ever before at road courses. And, I mean, they were racing at a quarter-mile track the other day. like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So who knows what NASCAR will do?
Depends on if they want Chase to dominate the whole season or not.
He has too much competition in Kyle Larson now. All right, that's going to conclude tonight's broadcast. Once again, if you guys aren't busy tomorrow night, we'll be live. Well, we won't be live. Mdot will be live once again with Francisco, Adam, and Alan, I believe. Tomorrow night for our cup race at Laguna Seca. And then Xfinity will be going to Iowa. Same thing. They're both
Ohio.
They're
Ohio
both
and-
same thing. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Going to Iowa for 130 laps of racing there next Monday, next Tuesday after a very entertaining dirt race and trucks. Unfortunately, we go super speedway racing, and everyone in this booth probably remembers what happened last time those trucks went to Daytona, and it was nothing but a wreck fest. So hopefully this one turns out better.
Not happening again.
We'll see, Chase. We'll see.
Hey, I can't say too much. I finished third in that race. So.
I gotta ask you, Chase. After the Daytona race, what did you learn? What did you learn?
I learned not to side draft as hard as I was before.
I thought you were saying
I
you
also
learned some
learned
patience.
More patience. Yeah, I was just about to say that. You gotta be patient, super speedway racing.
And then you heard us talking earlier. Next week, Xfinity will be live once again. 100 laps of racing at Nashville Fairgrounds. As if this is anything what the racing's been all season, it is going to be one heck of a show. These guys have been put on shows week in and week out. So, I mean, I'm predicting, I'm going to say 7 cautions next week. I think they're only going to have 7 at Nashville Fairgrounds next week. These guys have been doing a hell of a job keeping their cars clean, keeping the cautions low, getting some green flag pit stops done. So I see National Fairgrounds being one heck of a show. But we'll catch you all.
I give it less than that.
No. Here's why I say no. Because that bump in turn 1 and 2 really unsettles these ARCA cars. Like, Xfinity is pretty bad. These ARCA cars is horrible. That bump in 1 and 2 really unsettles these cars. So, we
True.
might see a lot of cautions out there. But we'll catch you all next time. And I hope you have a safe weekend. And I didn't want to say this during the broadcast. I'll say at the end, just prayers up for Ukraine right now. Bunch of